Hey everybody, hey everybody, hey everybody. In this live stream, I'll be answering your questions. And for one of the authors, those questions will get a $50 reward in TTT tokens. I'll announce the winner at the end of the live stream. And by the way, you've got another chance to win TTTs directly from me today. You can ask me a question in the chat here on YouTube, and our team will select a question during today's live stream, and the winner will be announced in the end. And to ask a question, you need to follow our channel. For today's AMA, we received more than 50 questions in advance, so we had to pick around 15 best ones. Today's live stream will last about 40 minutes, so get comfortable. Apart from the most obvious questions like when Moon, when Binance, we get some really good ones. The first one is from Fajar. It's about the future of the project. So we do plan a retroactive airdrop for TabTrader app users. If you are a user of TabTrader, you will be eligible for an airdrop. So keep using the app. We'll announce it later. The next question is about how the project will be sustainable. It's hard to distinguish signal from noise. Investors and speculators alike sometimes don't think from first principles. We need to understand what creates value. Remember dot-com bombs in early 2000s, like pet.com and so on. Only the selected, committed few survived, who concentrated not only on marketing, hype, and buzzwords, but on building great sustainable products and services. And the same happened in crypto in 2014 till 17 cycle, when there were an ICO for everything, a coin for petroleum, coin for haircut salon, and so on. But only products with intrinsic value survived. And this time it could rhyme. Hype and buzzwords aside, and I mean metaverse, NFT gaming, and so on. What is the typical use case for crypto nowadays? Currently it's speculation, exchanging one token for the other, or one for a fiat or stable coin. So on a SEC side, centralized exchange side, TabTrader has proven that we can build a great product that makes investing possible with just your smartphone. And we'll double click on that in the DeFi space. No frills, no buzzwords, just DeFi on mobile. On top of solving a fundamental problem for the user, we'll rely on marketing to get our message across. We'll nurture our existing community, make new partnerships, and new exchange listings. Our current community consists of 7 Telegram groups in different languages, of Discord, of YouTube, and so on. Our partnerships have been announced, for example, with SoulMinter, with Radium, with Orca, and soon we'll announce more. And listings, we've listed on Gate, we've listed on decentralized exchanges, and some more exchanges are in the pipeline as well, including Tier 1. I cannot announce them in advance because, first of all, it's not fair and it's illegal, and no one advances any listings in advance. And lastly, we are not relying on selling any of the treasury to fund the development of the project. We are well funded, we're making revenue, so the team doesn't need to be selling its tokens and providing any negative price pressure. The next question is about use cases such as governance. So holders of the token will be able to vote on certain new features, new exchanges to be listed, and new tokens, and any other product-related topics. Further questions from Aditya about explanation about our TabTrader token use cases. I've written about it extensively, so I'll reiterate on that here again. Currently, we have implemented a partnership with the largest Solana-based exchanges for yield farming. You can use your TTT on any platform on any platform such as Radium and Orca, for example, to earn dual rewards, both in TTT and corresponding Ray or Orca tokens. The next use case is governance that I just told you about. Holders will be able to vote on certain product-related topics. Then the most obvious one is current paid services such as TabTrader Pro could be accessed with a TTT payment, or discounted if paid in TTT, or accessible for stakers. However, limitations apply because we have to comply with Google and App Store rules. Then we could provide fee rebates and discounts. For example, once we start aggregating DeFi, such as DEXs, into the platform, we can rebate users for some commission that they incur while transacting on DeFi. They could be rebated in TTT. Another set of use cases has to do with Serverside API. We chose a high throughput blockchain such as Solana because it's perfect for trading use case. When we release a Serverside API, algo traders will be charged in TTT on a pay-as-you-go basis, for example, because transactions are cheap and very fast on Solana. We could implement historical data query. We could implement current real-time market data subscription and execution order management services paid in TTT, for example. Another powerful thing that we are developing at the moment is trade mining, could be called trade to earn, similar to play to earn. Users can get more tokens if they trade more. It's like cashback for trading, basically. This helps increase trading volumes at the same time rewarding token holders. We'll be the only service that implements this at the moment. There were some attempts in the past, like OTN token or one token, but they didn't get a user base, which we have. And some more additional features, for example, to nurture our referral program could be used with the TTT. If you refer a friend, you can both get some TTT as a reward. This way we'll be increasing the user base and increasing user acquisition. Next question is about about the future of TabTrader. So we are going to concentrate on DeFi at the moment, and more specifically, it has to do with aggregating some of the more fragmented parts of DeFi, such as DEXs, for example, or even creating our own DEX with aggregated liquidity from other exchanges that we'll be getting. We'll be aggregating best pools for you, getting all staking opportunities in the same place. We've got a good chance to build a mobile-first DEX that no one has done before. And finally, we're going to implement utilities of the token into the app. That's our future plans, nearest term plans. Next question is from Tranquil. Not sure if it's a real name. It's about the UI. So this guy actually uses the app. So kudos to you, guy. Tranquil. So we've always been a mobile only, and we are professionals in mobile experience. This comes from our past work. As a team, we've built a lot of blockchain and mobile-based solutions before. So our UI, we're most proud of our charts in our UI. Unlike competitors, TabTrader only uses native languages, such as Swift for iOS, Kotlin for Android, and JavaScript for the web. This nativity enables TabTrader to have highly responsive apps, and trading apps have to be very responsive. We are the most proud of our homemade Android and iOS charting library, giving our competitors a very high entry barrier. Instead of using anything proprietary, such as TradingView or even open source, TabTrader created its own library, which now makes our app stand out. Our charts are much faster than any competitor in crypto, forex, or traditional stock brokerages. Our charting component gives advanced technical analysis functionality, which again, many other apps can only dream of. The next question. Yeah, the DEXs and wallets. Okay. Yes, our focus is on DeFi now, and with our extensive experience in providing connectivity to centralized exchanges, we'll create our own DEX. Our goal is to become the best DeFi investment app, which means that users will be able to connect their existing wallets or use our own wallet. The next question is about features. So we do plan to introduce multi-chain borrowing, lending, and staking aggregation. You'll have all opportunities to use your tokens from a single UI, and you'll be able to manage all DeFi from the same app. Next question is about the actual software. So we plan a few big releases in first quarter of 2022. For example, we plan to release a web version, which will allow our users to access all the functionality from their browser. Another good news is the release of the web app on your computer. Similar to YouTube Music or Spotify, for example, you can have TabTrader app as an app on your Windows, Linux, or Mac, and it will be in sync with your mobile device, so whenever you are away from your desk, you'll still continue monitoring the markets. And lastly, as far as UI is concerned, we're planning to release trading on iOS, which by the way is still unavailable. The next question is again about the roadmap. So one thing that I wanted to share today will be about the Serverside API for historical market data, current real-time market data subscription, and execution and order management services through an API. This will solve a problem for algo traders. Typically, algo traders, they rely on exchanges' own APIs and have to figure out connectivity to each particular exchange separately. With us, they will be able to use one endpoint to access all of the exchanges, and token holders will benefit from that because, for example, staking to access such functionality could be implemented, or pay-per-call could be implemented. So similar to what Amazon charges on a pay-as-you-go basis, we could be charging with a TTT token. The next question is about what makes us unique. So we believe in the mobile approach. We've always been a mobile only, and this gave us a very good competitive advantage and a very high barrier to entry. I mean, not us, but our competitors. We have a very good real estate on Google Play and App Store. Very few players can reach as many downloads, as many good reviews, as many ratings on Google Play and App Store as we do. And we plan to double click on that and develop our mobile solution, as well as complementing it with a web and a standalone app to enhance your trading experience. And all this will have DeFi inside. The next question is about alerts. So in the roadmap, we indicated there will be advanced alerts. What exactly that means? So we have been working on rebuilding our internal architecture, server-side architecture, to allow advanced alerts on any, let's say, technical indicator, such as moving average or whatever, MACD or something, on its value or its percentage change. Alerts such as pump and dump alerts will be available. Whenever a coin is pumping, you'll be able to jump in and also participate in this price action. Alerts on your portfolio or wallet or exchange account transactions. Whenever the incoming transaction is happening onto your exchange or onto your wallet, you'll get a notification. And also alerts on executed trades. Because, for example, whenever you place a trade, let's say through a web interface of the native exchange, and then you get an alert on its execution through our app. No one does that, and we plan to introduce it to you in the nearest future. So I think these were the questions that we had in advance. And the question we like the most is from Kirill, is about UI design. So you're the winner, congrats. We'll send you an email. And let's move on to questions from our YouTube chat. Let me just quickly find it. Okay, the first question is about the app. When will you bring trading to iPhone? Been waiting for months. It's from Jeremy. Okay, Jeremy, we got some good news. In a very short time, we'll release trading functionality for our iPhone. There's been a technical hurdle that we had to overcome, and now we are already beta testing trading on iPhone, and it will be a major milestone for our app when we release trading, and it will happen in the next month. Next question is about the app again from Roman. Do you plan to add feature to add multiple accounts on one exchange? This is an excellent question, and I can definitely say that this now is being tested. Multiple accounts per one exchange will be added in one of the nearest app releases for both Android, iOS, and web. So what this provides to you, it means that you'll be able, let's say you have multiple accounts in Binance and you're trading different strategies on those, or you're managing someone else's accounts, for example, not your own account, but someone else's accounts. So you'll be able to connect whatever many exchanges you want into the app, and you'll be able to track and trade on all of those exchanges, again, from the same UI. This is very convenient. This feature has been requested multiple times before, and we're going to introduce it very, very soon. The next question about the team. Tell us more about the team. Who are you? From Natasha. So TabTrader was founded by me, my brother, and two technical co-founders. They're all on the website. Together, we have been working for some time before starting TabTrader. We created the first two-way Bitcoin ATM, where you put in cash and then withdraw Bitcoins. There were no other altcoins in the day when we created this, to your wallet. Then we created a order management solution for restaurants, where you scan a QR code and you get directed to a website with a menu of this restaurant, and then you order and pay with crypto. And it's localized, so if you are a foreigner, come to a foreign country and you don't know the language, the menu will be localized with pictures and will be easy for you to communicate what you want to order. Then we developed a options trading platform on mobile, where you could do trading options, crypto options, the first blockchain-based options. The app was removed by Google and Apple because they had changed in policies around options at the time. Then we developed the very first front end for Chainalysis. It's a very famous platform. I think it's a like $4 billion company right now. We were the first outsourced developers for them. And then they started working with FBI, CIA, and they had to get rid of all outsourced developers. And then we decided to concentrate on TabTrader because we saw a tremendous opportunity in retail crypto trading. The next question is again about the app. Do you have plans to allow users to write their own indicators? From Alexander. This one is a tricky one. Writing our own indicators means that we need to have some kind of a language inside the app. So what we'll do is probably not concentrate on writing your own indicators, but communicating with our own indicators, built-in indicators that we have in an algorithmic way. So we release an Serverside API, so you could combine those indicators in different proportions that you like in your native language, whatever you prefer to use. A lot of people use Python for that. So we'll enable scripting in Python, for example, so you could mix and match indicators to create your own trading strategy or signal strategy. The last question, I think, is about API in TabTrader. Do you plan to integrate API in the app? From Anna. I think I've answered this question before. Yes, we plan to release a Serverside API. Currently, we have about 15% of our users who are algorithmic traders. So what they do is they have a bot somewhere that runs somewhere in the cloud, and they monitor this bot through our app. So we plan to create an API that would allow any bot or any scripting or any language at all to communicate with our execution and order management services. So you could get the historical market data, test it, and then be able to deploy the strategy into the live trading on any exchange that you want through a single endpoint. So quickly, the winner is Natasha. I liked her question the most. So if you leave your email here in the chat, we'll send you $50 worth of TTT tokens. Again, announcing the winners. For Tranquil gets the questions gets the prize for previous questions, and Natasha gets the prize for current live chat questions. And it's been 25 minutes, so I have no more questions, I think. Thank you all for joining AMA. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget that we post all our news on Twitter, like application updates, new TTT listings, and so on. So subscribe to our Twitter. And of course, find the links to those social media in the description box below. And goodbye. Thanks.